Hiya, this is VasserVimes and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. Last episode was pretty low-key as we spent the bulk of it chatting up crew members. Of note, we found out that Ashley is kind of a horrible person when the mood strikes, and Caden is one of those types who doesn't understand the difference between she's being nice and she definitely wants to bang. But we haven't quite finished with socializing, so let's continue with a quick word with Garrus. Hello, Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
You were C-Sec.
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
Just right off the bat.
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Do tell.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best.
All pretty typical.
I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Ah, daddy issues.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
I kinda dig what your dad's saying.
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
None taken. I completely understand why someone wouldn't like the idea.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
I totally
You
can. Yep.
But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
No. Nah, dude. Nuh-uh.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
That's kind of cool. I wonder if we can, kind of shape his character a little bit just by talking to him. That'd be cool. I've been procrastinating selling stuff because I don't know whether I'll need it later. Maybe after my next mission. Something to examine. I see it. Oh, there it is. I don't feel that I need to talk to Adams again. Hello.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place.
Do you need a hug?
The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Too quiet to sleep? Yeah, I don't relate to that at all. I need quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down.
Makes sense.
I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Aww. You definitely need a hug. Shepard should hug her.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
There's even more to say about the Corians. Ah, okay. But those have been exhausted.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I appreciate your commitment, Tali. Okay, so we have done those. We definitely have. Lovely as always, Tally.
I should go.
See you later.
Gah, she is the cutest thing. I just want to put her in my pocket. But we got the, I think we've exhausted all of the dialogue down here. I'm a little bit worried about these elevators because I think what happens is when it hits that loading screen, where it just says loading, which it's not going to do now because it likes to make me look bad. But when it hits that loading screen, the FPS goes all the way down to 30, and then it screws up the syncing with the audio. It sucks. Okay, I haven't actually decided where I'm going now. It's between Ferris and Noveria. I'm not gonna do any side missions just yet. I like the idea of doing Ferris and Noveria because they're all lined up with Liara's dig site. How do we... Oh, right click. Okay, I don't know which one now. Noveria. Gut decision. Yep.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
What?
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay, that's fair. I've been thinking of going back to the Citadel because that, the Citadel, the fan thing, it really bugs me that it's still on there. I don't understand why. I'd like to check to see whether maybe that guy comes back or something. I like things to be sorted out. Okay, yeah, land. I don't know whether it going down to 30 FPS would
Approach
change
control,
the
this is the
syncing or not.
SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
They sound
What a
unpleasant.
fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Yeah, and even better, they've got all that snow. I can tell you, I've seen enough of snow for a while. But I don't... How do we get out? I don't know where we get out. Is it here? Airlock. Okay, I'm going the right way. It's this way. What was I saying? Oh, I'm Canadian, so I get a lot of snow. That's what I was saying. End of. Do I not need to bring people with me? Well, there it is. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to get this balanced. Oh, it's beautifully balanced. Look at that. Lovely.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
It sounds like Shepard with a British accent. Okay, I've got a little headcanon here. In my mind, what happened is Anderson wanted someone to record something for people exiting the vessel. And Shepard was a new recruit. And she wanted to sound all official-like, so she started recording and it just came out as a British accent. And now people make fun of her for it.
That's far enough.
Oh my goodness. They seem really unpleasant here.
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Okay.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
It
We will
really
need to
isn't.
confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Well, hang on. Liara just glows at them. Nice.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
That's so threatening.
Let's not start a fight.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
You started the
Parasini-san will meet you
confrontation.
upstairs. Behave yourself.
Parasini-san. That's a Japanese thing, right? One of those extranet things. There's a lot going on. But nobody really wants to talk to me so far.
Weapons detectors. Don't mind the alarms.
Oh, I see. Hi. I like your dress thing. It's like hot pink.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
No worries.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Yeah. It doesn't sound fun to worry about toes being stepped on.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Is that like a Philadelphia lawyer? We already asked that.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Oh!
Benezia. She is here?
Oh, good thing I brought Liara. That's important.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Can we get there? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's on the same planet. I assume so.
That's where I need to be then.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Ugh, red tape.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
I already did, but yeah, I'm not worried.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Aww.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
They've already got a nice bond. It is developing a bit quickly, I suppose. In a slightly unbelievable way. Hello. I'm worried that we're gonna have to, like, fight through all these on the way out or something.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
Yeah.
If you have questions or concerns,
Stop.
our friendly administrative staff is
about your
always available.
words.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
What I want to know is, how come we know for a fact that they have rapid transit technology? Why are they still using elevators? Is it just, like, really expensive or what?
The managers warned us about you.
Man, they're really quick on the ball? Is that a thing? They're quick, anyway. I just arrived.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
How does everyone know already? Yeah, seriously.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Yeah, it's smuggling. I'm probably not gonna do that.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I can't really take your word for it.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable.
Thank you.
The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger.
Then why would I give him something potentially
You understand
powerful?
this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Did we find out why they talk like that? I'm sure it's in the Codex or whatever, but I am anti-Codex.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Does that mean it's gonna stay in my journal unless I do something about it?
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item
You want me
is
to use my status to smuggle?
That is not inaccurate.
I don't want it to stay in my journal. Can I say that I'll do it and then, like, maybe betray him or something?
I have no problem with that.
I do, but...
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analaeus. That one would levy fees.
So if I do...
Is there anything else this one might help you with?
If I do mention it to Analaeus, maybe it would give me an edge or something. Yeah, I don't want to shop.
I'm just browsing right now.
Browsing
this one
what?
awaits your return.
I think what I am exactly not doing is browsing. Hello?
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Everyone knows who I am, all the time. I feel like a celebrity. I'm not sure where I should be. Did they say... Am I going the wrong direction? Hang on, map. Ah. Okay, I was going in the wrong direction. I was being silly.
How can I help you?
You know exactly how you can help us.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about all the companies unless they're relevant. Hopefully not.
I'd like to speak to Analaeus.
One moment, please. Mr. Analaeus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
More unpleasant characters. I mean, he sounds unpleasant. Maybe he's perfectly pleasant. What's that over there? Am I gonna be able to get into that later? Looks like a safe. I want the stuff.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Wow, yeah, you're an ass.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our homeworld.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second-guessing of galactic law.
Well, now I don't want to get on your good side. I'm telling you about that smuggling thing.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's better or worse.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Yeah, he's not gonna give us any irrelevant info.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Oh no. I have been warned that there's driving on all landings, but yeah.
Surface access,
driving.
You say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
I just don't feel like he's gonna tell us anything.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
That is a lie. If they were Facebook notifications. You received nothing.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave Henshaw.
Oh, you don't say. Tell me things.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Ah, so I'm seeing.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave.
She's saying more, even though she's
Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
The hotel, okay.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
I like you. You've got spunk. Using that old sci-fi trope of using apostrophes in names where there's absolutely no reason to have an apostrophe. Like, why? Would usually be, if you're using an apostrophe, it would usually be something like in. Of course you do.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Why?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone.
What?
That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think.
Why would I help you if you call me a Dullstone?
You are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Which is what?
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their internet.
I don't understand why you think that I would do this. But now that I've talked to you, it's gonna get stuck in my journal, isn't it, if I say no? Okay, I'm gonna say that I'll do it, but I want to see if there's another way to approach it.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
No. I don't plan on helping you, so...
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
I'm also not going to see him now. I'm going to talk to Keene, who is not in, but Keene.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Did you just refuse the drink? Is that what happened?
I need to get up to Peak 15.
Indeed. That might be difficult. A terrible storm has been unleashed up there.
The administrator won't give us garage access.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well. I do, for that matter.
Wasn't he supposed to help us? Seems like he's being deliberately obtuse.
Are you Lorek Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Yeah, I already told him this.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least.
That's why
Mr.
we have to go up there.
closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Okay. So what do I have to do?
I failed to see how this gets me into the garage.
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Noveria. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
This is kind of indirect, but whatever.
How did you get a pass?
Oh, I don't care.
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Ointment.
Violence against Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices.
That's alright.
He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
Assuming this is not a stealth thing, I'm okay with a little bit of action.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I'll do my best, guy. I was supposed to talk to someone else, wasn't I? What's going on here? There's absolutely nothing going on in here. Fantastic. Why do they make rooms with nothing in them?
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers.
Businessman?
You're the Spectre, right?
Well, this is the guy that I was supposed to talk to. Let's quickly take care of him.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales.
Oh my god, your hair is amazing.
Are you interested in our services?
Oh, cool! We can narc on her. Awesome. I think I will. She was mean.
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
Oh, a cracking device. I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data.
Yeah, you go, guy. Cool. Okay, that brings us up to 30 minutes. So I'll cut off here. Thank everyone for their continuing audience-ship. Thank you for continuing to watch it. To watch is what I am trying to say, but English is failing me. Goodness, I can't. I'm just going to see myself out. Stay peachy.